Hello everyone, welcome to the second video of the Blockchain Basics batch, which is a part of OWS Education, created by the OWS team. In this video, we will look into the three facets of the Blockchain Trilemma. The trilemma is concurrently achieving decentralization, scalability, and security all at once. Some blockchain developers don't believe that the trilemma is attainable, while more ambitious developers think that all three properties can be achieved simultaneously. So what do these terms mean specifically, and why are they currently so hard to have together? Decentralization is a term that is often used, but also often misunderstood or underrepresented. We will take the time here to give it the attention it requires. The term is used for a blockchain network that does not operate through a central entity to manage or censor its activity, but it's rather operated collectively by all nodes part of the network. Decentralization can be split into two categories: political decentralization and architectural decentralization. Political decentralization is about who is part of the decision-making process for a blockchain system. The decentralization of decision-making in blockchains happens in two main ways. The first way is how it's decentralized for the users, which can execute transactions on a blockchain network without the interference of a central entity to confirm, trust, or execute these transactions on their behalf, while the second way for blockchains are politically decentralized is in the way the nodes of the system manage to reach a consensus about what transactions were made and by who, without a central point of verification. On the other hand, architectural decentralization is about how dispersed the information state of the blockchain is on its corresponding physical infrastructure. To be architecturally decentralized, blockchains must have a safe way for its node to store the information that they have reached a consensus about, so that they all hold the same single line of truth. On the other hand, scalability is the term used to describe the ability of a blockchain to support high transactional throughput and growth. A way to measure this is by the transactions per second a blockchain network can process. It is about how much a system can increase its output proportional to its input. Scalability can be increased by improving the network's consensus protocol, as Solana has done with proof of history, or sharding the consensus process, as NEAR and Ethereum are currently doing. Finally, security is a term used to describe how hack-proof a blockchain network is against malicious attacks. The security of a blockchain should prohibit malicious attacks on three different levels. The first level is for the users. The security of a user's wallet must be guaranteed to avoid theft of assets or unconsensual transactions. The second is for the consensus protocol. The security of the consensus protocol must be guaranteed so that the consensus reached by the nodes is reliable and consistent. While the third is for the blockchain data structure. The security of the data structure must be guaranteed so that the information stored on the chain of the blocks by the nodes is reliable and consistent, avoiding what is called the 51% attack or versions of it. Decentralization and security compromise speed for two reasons. The first is that if you need every block to reach a consensus about what transactions were made and by who, you will slow down the process. While the second is that if you need every node to store the same single line of truth on a chain of blocks, it will take time for each chain of blocks to update. Decentralization and scalability compromise security for two reasons. The more decentralized a blockchain system, the less centralized security and encryption features it can have, which are the most effective security methods we have. Another reason is that a scaled consensus protocol will lose security as branches disperse the security of it. Finally, scalability and security compromise decentralization. This is because to have a scalable and secure system, you reduce the amount of nodes and increase the barriers to entry to become one, so that nodes are trusted and partake in more work. In this video, we talked about the issues that the blockchain trilemma brings forth. In the next video, we will discuss how consensus protocols are trying to overcome these issues. Thank you.